Hello everyone, welcome to your Love Tarot reading. This is a love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in the messages that speak to your soul, that resonate for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see. What is the universe revealing for this reading today? What do we need to hear? And this is the Three of Swords. Let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. And the Four of Cups. We will grab one more card, and then we'll start talking about the message that the universe is sharing with all of you today here on Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. And I feel that your person at the moment is in this space where they can't take being away from you any longer. And they want to reach out to talk to you, to start spending time with you, because the energy is building within them. And I feel it's really getting to them based on this 3-card combination that starts this reading today. Well, the Three of Swords. This came up the other day in one of the readings here. And the Three of Swords, it's about sorrow, sadness, depression, guilt, but it is the card of separation. And for most of you, the majority of you that are watching this reading today, that is the current situation that you are in with this person. Although here we do much prefer to call it preparing for union, because that is actually what is happening for you individually at the moment. But I feel that this separation is really getting to this person. They feel a lot of regret and remorse for actions, for words, behaviors, for their attitudes, for things that they have done by not making you and this connection a much bigger priority in their life, because they see now that if they had done that, then they wouldn't be feeling all of this heartbreak, this sorrow, this sadness, this grief and despair that is their current experience, right? Absolutely. But the Four of Cups tells us your person also just missed so many opportunities to spend time with you. And I do feel for some of you, they did that deliberately. Something else that they are regretting and feeling a lot of sorrow and sadness for, because that was about them trying to control how things were developing and unfolding between the two of you. Giving you a little bit, pulling it back, giving you a little bit more, pulling it back further, because that is how someone tries to control what is happening, because their emotions were overwhelming them. But now they're in this space where they're feeling very sorry, where they're feeling very anxious, where they're even feeling very worried, because this person realizes that they have gone quite some time without communicating with you. And that is why this Page of Coins is here. The Page of Coins is an earth sign. That's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But you do not have to be an earth sign, neither does your person. You don't have to be any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading. It is a collective reading. It truly is more important to consider the message that's coming through from the universe for all of you today. And what I'm really getting from this, and what I'm hearing coming in, is that someone, obviously that someone is your person, has reached their breaking point with this separation, and they can't stand being in silence any longer, because the Page of Coins delivers messages, and this person is realizing that they need to reach out to you to get things moving again. But the Page of Coins as well is also an invitation. So I do feel that some of those initial communications from your person are going to include an invitation to meet up in person. But as well, this card is the card of the student. So your person is definitely learning a heavy life lesson at the moment from their grief, despair, sorrow, sadness, regret, and remorse. But that is exactly where this person needs to be right now. They are in the right space doing what they're supposed to be doing so that they can come out of this despair and get talking to you again. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. The Nine of Wands. Well, this tells us your person is being very thoughtful in considering how they are going to reach out to you. Now, with this combination of cards that we have on the table, also considering what your person is going through at the moment with their despair, their agony, and their grief, they may be thinking that they only have one chance to reach out to you. So they're being very careful in how they figure out what they're going to say and how they're going to say it, because this person is coming at you with a fresh approach. You're going to see your person's actions and behaviors be very different as they come at you, because they know that they have to be. First of all, they're going to be more grounded. They're going to be more loving. They're going to be more nurturing, considerate, and understanding. They're going to be more giving and generous as well, with love and affection and everything that you have always given them. But the Nine of Wands is about your person having courage and confidence. It is about them rising up to face the challenge of reaching out to you. And it is a challenge for this person because they don't know how you're going to react, or if you're going to respond. And that is something that I feel as well is kind of like giving them a little bit of anxiety and worry here, but they're going to get it done because they don't like being away from you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. The Chariot. We do love the Chariot because it is all about movement. Yes, it is time to come out of stagnation. It is time to get some movement happening, moving the energy in this connection, getting it unstuck, getting it out of limbo, because this is about your person taking action to make something happen. They know that they have to do it. They know that the ball's in their court. They know that they are responsible for making amends, because more than likely, you guys watching the reading have tried to figure out what's going on with them. You tried reaching out, but yet you received nothing in return. For most of you, or perhaps you received a little something and then they retreated away into their shell again. But this is about them coming forward. This is about them saying, I can't stay in this place anymore. It is driving me crazy. I have to reach out. I have to act. I have to make something happen so I know once and for all where I stand with you. I'm going to tell you where you stand with me as well, because I'm going to share everything with you. Because at the moment, the silence is deafening. It probably is for you as well. It is for your person. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer. But this is an interesting combination of cards, the Chariot and the Nine of Wands, because this is about your person being successful. This is about them being victorious, first of all, at overcoming all of the obstacles and the blockages that were here in this relationship between the two of you. When you were spending time together, they are working through all that. So there's not going to be any need for mixed signals and mixed messages. There's not going to be any need for the hot and cold game. There's not going to be any need for your person not investing time, effort, and energy into this relationship, because they see that by not doing that, by not making you a priority, it has put them in this place of heartbreak, sorrow, and sadness. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing? Well, this is oh my goodness. Well, yes, this person is rising up to make something happen. Absolutely. They're not going to be able to stay in this silent space much longer. I do feel it is driving them a little over the edge of their own craziness, but the Emperor is someone who has a plan and making sure that that plan's going to be successful, because the energy of the Emperor does not lose and does not fail. The Emperor is ruled by Aries, but also the planet Mars, which is the planet of action. Sorry, guys, that little click was the chapstick thing. My lips get really dry when I talk a lot. So yes, that's what that little click is that you hear from time to time. But the combination of the Chariot and the Emperor is so very powerful. Because this is about success. It is about victory. It is about overcoming anything and everything that has been a hindrance to this relationship. Your person's not going to stand down. They're going to stand up and get moving. As I mentioned briefly before we got into the chapstick stuff, the Emperor is also ruled by the planet Mars. And the planet Mars is all about action, movement, getting things up and grooving and moving back to you. And what a powerful combination that is. But interestingly enough, we have the Four of Cups and the number 4 on the Emperor. The number 4 is all about stability. It is about structure. It is about building something that has a strong foundation that is long-lasting. But also your person is going to return to you a lot more stable, emotionally stable and mature than they were before. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Oh my goodness, the Lovers. Well, yes, that is a good card to get right now. It's a good card to get anytime, actually. What am I talking about? The Lovers is an excellent card to get. Because your person loves you. They desire you. They are attracted to you. And I feel that they can't stand being apart from you. But this is something that they have brought upon themselves, more than likely, for the majority of you that are watching this reading today. And they realize as well that in order to come out of this place where they are feeling this sorrow and sadness, that they need to make a decision to get moving. And what a powerful combination of cards these 3 cards on the bottom are. All major arcana, giving it extra oomph, giving it extra power in this reading, because this person is making decisions for love, because they want to reconcile. They want to get back together. But the Lovers is also about the union for you and your person, coming into that divine union with each other, because it is feminine and masculine energies merging together, especially with the energy of the Emperor being just here, because that is the divine masculine energy. And the divine masculine energy is all about strategy, plans, communication, talking, taking action, getting out of silence and stagnation, because your person wants to love you. They want to be with you. They desire this partnership with you. The Lovers is ruled by Gemini, but the Lovers also confirms that there is a divine counterpart connection here between you and your person. But let's see what else is coming in for this reading today, please. Oh my goodness. Well, the 10 of Swords. Just one moment, guys. We do have to cover some little booty here that is showing at the very tail end, haha, pun intended, at the bottom, another pun intended. I didn't intend to make that pun. Oh my goodness, I've kind of embarrassed myself with that one, but yet it came out perfectly because that was not intended. Anyway, the 10 of Swords. Well, you guys know the 10 of Swords is not a happy card. And your person is in this space at the moment with this 10 of Swords being here, where they could indeed be going through and experiencing a dark night of the soul. This reading starts with the 3 of Swords. That is about separation, loss, grief, despair, heartache, heartbreak. And that again is now being confirmed with this 10 of Swords. Now, for those of you that are new to the channel today, welcome. The reason that there is a purple post-it on that card is because, well, you heard all of my little dissertations about booty and bottom and all of those other things, because YouTube doesn't like certain images. And so I don't want to permanently put something on my cards because I don't want to get them messed up. So I just quickly grab a post-it and move on with the reading. Well, the 10 of Swords, my goodness. Your person is not doing well with this 10 of Swords. They realize that when they hurt you, they hurt themselves as well. And this has been a tremendous learning experience for your person. It is their wake-up call. It is their dark night of the soul. It is what's causing them to rise up and change. But also the interesting thing about the 10 of Swords, the number 10 resolves to the number 1. And so we have to consider the Ace of Swords, which is about breakthroughs. It is about being able to gain clarity. It is about making decisions and reaching out to communicate as well, because this person knows that the only way out of what they are feeling right now is to start talking to you and spending time with you again. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit revealing for this reading? The 6 of Coins. Well, your person sees you as this tremendous blessing in their life. They see you as a gift from the divine, and they are really not happy with themselves for how they treated that blessing from God. The way that they treated you, you are a gift to this person. You are a tremendous blessing in their life, and they see that they should have valued you and respected you so much more than what they did, kicking themselves in the booty for that at the moment as well, because they somewhat threw this gift that the universe bestowed upon them back at them, didn't they? Back at the universe, back at the divine. Not truly a wise move, but yet again, tremendous learning experience for your person at the moment. But the 6 of Coins as well is about generosity. It's about kindness and compassion. And this is how you have always been to this person. They're going to be returning that back to you, because the 6 of Coins is also about balance, equal give and take. And as you can see, these scales are not balanced out. One is higher than the other, right? Yes. So who was giving more to this relationship when you were spending time together? I would hazard a guess to say that it was you guys watching the reading. And that is just because you are kind, considerate, generous, and understanding. And that is the nature of who you are. And this person perhaps took that for granted. Perhaps they even took advantage of your generosity, of your kindness and your love. But that is not going to be happening moving forward, not with that 10 of Swords being here, because if this person is having a dark night, they are definitely getting a heap of wake up and get moving. You have been through a dark night, so many of you that are watching this reading. It is not a fun time. It is not a happy time. You want it to just end. You want it to just go away. But how do you get through a dark night of the soul? Well, you've got to push through and go through it. To return to the light. To return to you. And that is what this person is working through. But they see that they did not give you the respect, the love, the consideration, the kindness, or the compassion that they should have, and that is going to be very different as they return. But let's see what else. Whoops, I dropped a stack of cards on the table with that one. Let me straighten them up real quick. Let's see what else. Oh my goodness, like dropsy fingers today. Let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Oh, the Wheel. What a great card to get right now, guys. We also have double 10s here then, with a 10 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, change is coming. Destiny awaits. There is still so much more for you to explore with you and your person, because there's unfinished business with the Wheel of Fortune showing up. But it's also the turning point. A spin of the wheel is all it takes for things to change in this dynamic between you and your person. And your person is getting ready to spin the wheel, because they are full of sorrow, sadness, regret, and remorse, and this heavy sense of grief and despair. And they realize, because they're having epiphanies and breakthroughs navigating that dark night, that the only solution is to create a change, to create a turnaround in the situation between the two of you, and to reach out to see if you are willing to talk with them, to see if you are willing to hang out with them. But change is a constant presence in our lives. The Wheel of Fortune reminds us that things are constantly changing from day to day, from hour to hour, even from moment to moment. And so we see these changes in our lives, and so it makes sense that it can also happen in this connection between you and your person. But also, unfinished business. It is not over for the two of you, especially with that Lover's card being there. Well, let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Yes. Oh, the fifth chakra is the throat chakra. It's time to talk. Communication is coming. That is why Archangel Gabriel made his presence known today. And your person knows it's time to reach out. They know that that is the only remedy for their suffering, for their anguish, for their anxiety, for their sense of emotional well-being at the moment, actually. But they will reach out to you. They are finding the courage and confidence to make that happen. Now, this fifth chakra Archangel Gabriel card comes with number 39. Now, number 39 can be your ages now or when you met. It can be March 9th. It can be September 3rd. It can be the number 12. So it could be December. It could be the 12th of any month. It can be January 2nd. It can be February 1st. It can be the number 3. So it could be March or the 3rd of any month as well. If any of those numbers or dates resonate with anyone. That was a hard one, guys. When they have those big ones like that, I always worry that I'm not going to get all the math right or all the calculations right. But I do believe that we got them all with Gabriel helping us out here. But yes, it is time to talk is basically what that is saying. Man holding a heart. Well, it's also time for your person to extend a love offer to you. The man holding a heart. Now, this deck has a woman holding a heart as well as one of the cards in the deck, so please just take it as it resonates. But yes, it is time for this person to show up with words of love, with expressions of love, with apologies, with explanations, with confessions of everything as well, because this person can't stand being apart from you. I feel it is something that's really getting to them, but they are going to be so much more emotionally expressive to you as they come back, because they see that by not sharing their deepest thoughts and feelings with you, it has created a lot of unhappiness in their life. So yes, I feel this person is going to extend a love offer to you. And that can be that invitation that we were talking about with the page of coins there. Can we meet? Can we go for coffee? Can we go for a drink? Can we go for a walk? Can we just hang out and speak? I have so much to talk to you about if you are willing to hear me out. Now, this man holding a heart card comes with number 45. Number 45 can be your ages now or when you met. It can be April 5th. It can be May 4th. It can be the number 9. So it could be September or the 9th of any month as well. But also I feel this energy is so much like the Knight of Cups energy. Someone who wants to talk about their feelings, someone who wants to talk about romance, someone who wants to extend a romantic gesture to you, someone who wants to show back up to be a romantic partner for you. Only this time they're going to have their act together, especially with the energy of the Chariot and the Emperor being on the table, because that's about success. Overcoming obstacles and challenges, rising up to face those challenges and beating them down and knocking them off one after another so that they can have you in their life, because that is what this Lovers card is all about. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit revealing? Exhaustion, depletion, drained, long journey. Well, that 10 of Swords can also be exhaustion. It can be someone who is not sleeping well. It can be someone who is just mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically wiped out. And when you have these connections, it can be exhausting on every single level, just like that. You guys watching the reading, you've probably experienced that yourselves. You get emotionally overwhelmed and emotionally overwrought, hitting that place of heartbreak and sorrow, sadness, emotional devastation yourselves. And then what happens? You can't sleep. You don't eat right. You don't take care of yourself. You don't go to the gym. You don't go for walks. You don't do what you're supposed to do. You don't eat healthy food. You want to eat bonbons and other things that are not good for us, right? But yet we do when we have those emotionally devastating experiences because it brings us comfort. It helps us. But in the long run, it's not really healthy for us, making us feel perhaps physical exhaustion as well, emotional exhaustion, physical exhaustion, mental, and at times even spiritual exhaustion. And that I feel is something that needs to come to an end for both of you. And again, this person knows that there is only one solution for this, and that is to start talking and start dialing and start texting and messaging to reach out to you, because as well, I feel this person could be stressed. That makes sense as well with some of the cards that we have for this reading. This also says turbulence, tension, and arguments. And I feel for many of you, this person more than likely created arguments in the past with you because they were trying to sabotage the relationship, because they didn't feel good enough, they didn't feel worthy, and all of those other things. But that is not going to be the energy of the person that returns, because we have stability in their life when they do come back, emotional and mental stability. But I feel this stress at the moment is your person feeling some tension, feeling some anxiety that comes with that 10 of Swords, about whether or not you're going to allow them back into your life, about whether or not you're going to speak to them or hear them out or accept their apology. But that's not going to stop them, not with the 9 of Wands, the Chariot, and the Emperor. Because the 9 of Wands is about courage. It is about confidence. It is about perseverance. And your person not backing down, your person not accepting no as an answer from you. They are going to persevere to win you back because they want this partnership with you. So yes, they're going to show up with courage, confidence. They're going to show up being brave, no longer being in that place of fear or illusion, but standing in the power of who they are, but also in the power of the love that is here between the two of you as well. Well, this is Trapped. What a beautiful spider web covered with that. I'm not sure if that's dew or if that's raindrops, but it is pretty nonetheless. This says stuck, tied down, and captive. Well, your person's not going to feel stuck much longer because they don't want to be trapped in this 10 of Swords space. They don't want to stay in this dark night. They want to get out of it. They want to rise up and come through it to embrace you. They want to hold you. They want to talk to you. They want to see you. They want to touch you. They want to kiss you. So I don't feel they're going to allow themselves to be held captive much longer by their thoughts, by their illusions, by their fears, or by their doubts, because they are the only person who has trapped themselves in the inner workings of their mind by believing in all of that stuff about themselves that they should have released way long ago. But that is what that dark night of the soul is for, to make sure that that stuff is swept away and kept away, because this person wants to return. This Lovers is a powerful card of reconciliation and union for you and your person. Well, let's see what else is coming in, please. What do we need to know? Breaking point. Well, yes, I do feel your person is at the breaking point where they just can't keep silent anymore. That silence between the two of you is deafening. It's deafening to them as well. I feel this person picks up their phone and looks at it all the time, seeing if you have reached out to them. Not that they're going to respond right away, but just seeing if you have reached out to them. And I am not suggesting that you reach out to your person, because we are in the space where they need to be accountable and responsible to reach out to you. And when there are no messages, it does make them sad. It does make them depressed. But yet, why send them a message if they're not going to respond to you anyway? It just gives them a hit of your energy, making them feel better for a few moments, but then they drop back down into the depths of despair because they can't take the silence or being away from you. They are at their breaking point. They are reaching their final straw where that's it. Game over. I'm done with the silence. I have to reach out. I have to make something happen because I'm truly disgusted and upset with myself for not doing it sooner. But I have been trying to make sure that I am fully on the other side of all of my stuff. That's why I've been using this time to figure out a strategy and a plan, because I don't want to fail you or fail us ever again, because I want you. I want this love with you because we have a love destiny to explore together. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.